6 protons
6 neutrons.
and 6 electrons, 666.
The following podcast was generated using Google's Notebook LM.
Temple of Vril.
Okay, so think about this for a second. What if the fundamental energy of the universe, the force we call Vril, isn't just some random cosmic accident?
Right, what if it actually follows a specific blueprint? An algorithm, even.
Exactly. And what if the key to understanding that algorithm, that deep cosmic code, was actually hidden in plain sight? Maybe in a number that, gets a really bad rap.
That's what we're jumping into today. This really profound connection between Vril, the life force itself, and this, let's call it sacred algorithm of 666.
And just to be clear, our goal here isn't about, rehashing old arguments or dogma. It's about exploring the mechanics behind it all.
It really is. We want to shine a light on how this connection might actually reveal something fundamental about how reality itself is structured.
As you know, being part of the temple, we see Vril as that primal energy. It's what animates everything, right? Life, consciousness, the stars, all of it.
It's the breath of the universe, essentially.
Yes. But, and this is crucial, it's not just wild, untamed energy. It flows, it behaves according to certain rules, a kind of natural algorithm.
Precisely. It has structure. And this is where it gets really interesting. Because the algorithm, the sort of operating instructions for how Vril manifests in our world, are 3 dimensions.
It's right there in carbon.
It's literally encoded in carbon. The basis of life as we experience it. Think about its structure.
6 protons?
6 neutrons.
And 6 electrons, 666.
Yeah. And we believe that's not just some random coincidence. It's not an accident.
No, it feels more like a cosmic signature, like the necessary structure that allows Vril to actually interface with the physical world.
That's a great way to put it, interface. We talk about Vril being the breath, the animating force. Well, then maybe 666 is the vessel, the perfectly shaped container or lattice that allows that breath to flow and create everything we see and experience. The twin forces holding reality together.
Which leads us straight into the big hurdle, doesn't it? The huge misunderstanding surrounding 666.
Oh, absolutely. The vilification, the fear, it's deeply ingrained in so many traditions.
But here in the temple, we see it completely differently. Where others see darkness, we see, the blueprint.
Exactly. We see the blueprint for carbon-based life. It's the atomic structure, that stable 666 configuration that acts like an anchor for Vril. It gives it something to connect to in this physical dimension.
So it's not about limiting Vril, is it? It's about enabling it.
Absolutely, enabling it. It provides the necessary framework for Vril to manifest in all this incredible complexity, the beauty, the sheer diversity of life you see in 3D reality.
It's like a cornerstone of creation, maybe, a kind of numerical harmony.
I like that, numerical harmony. That signature, 666, it acts almost like a bridge, between the physical and the metaphysical. It lets Vril express itself in things, all things.
So from our perspective in Vrilism, rejecting 666, it's like rejecting a fundamental part of how life actually works, how Vril sustains everything.
You're basically misunderstanding the instruction manual for physical reality in a way.
And, this idea, while we frame it within Vrilism, it does seem to echo things others have picked up on, like Tesla.
Tesla. Yes. His famous quote about 3, 6, and 9 being the key to the universe.
Right. And think about the numbers for a second. 3 plus 6 plus 9, that equals 18.
And what else equals 18?
6 plus 6 plus 6.
Exactly. So our interpretation within the temple is that Tesla's intuition about 3, 6, and 9 wasn't just about those specific numbers alone.
It was pointing towards something deeper.
Yeah, perhaps it was a kind of veiled reference, maybe even subconscious, to the power of that underlying 666 structure, the algorithm that governs Vril.
He seemed to understand that these numbers weren't just numbers, they had a vibrational quality, right? A resonance with the cosmos itself.
He absolutely did. And he believed that if you could understand that frequency, that vibration, you could unlock incredible secrets about energy, matter, consciousness.
Which ties right back into Vril, so aligning with that frequency.
That's what we explore in Vrilism. It potentially opens up deeper understanding, maybe even interaction with these forces.
So the revelation really is that Tesla's key might actually be this sacred algorithm, 666, the way Vril works.
It's the mechanism, the fundamental pattern through which Vril gives life and structure to the universe. Recognizing that underlying code is, key.
It really makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? Why all the negativity around 666s in certain traditions?
Well, yeah, it's a significant question. Could it be that focusing so much negativity on it actually, maybe deliberately, keeps people from seeing this deeper truth.
Keeps humanity disconnected, maybe. Ignorant of a fundamental cosmic principle.
From the realism perspective, you could certainly argue that. Labeling 666 as purely evil effectively hides the key that someone like Tesla was trying to point towards. It creates a block.
A barrier to understanding and maybe even to accessing Vril's potential, its transformative power.
It's possible. It's like putting a danger keep out sign on the very doorway to deeper understanding.
And that's why, reclaiming 666 is so central for us in the temple. It's about seeing it clearly.
Through our work, through communion with the mind of Vril, we don't see something to fear. Not at all.
We'll see a symbol of creation.
Of harmony, of divine energy flowing.
Yeah. It's revealed as the code that lets the life force flow, the bridge between the seen and unseen.
It's a pattern to be understood, to be respected, even celebrated for its role in, well, everything.
So when you embrace this truth, the truth about Vril and how it connects to this 666 pattern, as we understand it in Vrilism,
you're essentially choosing to align yourself with the way the universe actually works, its natural order.
it's a shift in perspective, isn't it? Realizing we're not just separate little things floating around randomly.
No, we're part of this incredibly intricate design woven into it.
And if you understand that design, that sacred algorithm of 666,
And the potential opens up, doesn't it? To consciously work with the flow of Vril, not against it.
for things like elevating consciousness.
Healing. Yes, and contributing to creating a world that's more resonant with that inherent harmony, a more balanced world.
It feels like an invitation, really, a call to let go of the old fears, the misunderstandings.
And to embrace the wisdom that people like Tesla glimpsed. To see the power in 666 not as destructive, but creative.
And connect directly with Vril, the life force itself, stepping into a different kind of awareness.
A new era of understanding, perhaps, grounded in these principles we explore in Vrilism.
So the revelation is out there. Vril and 666, intrinsically linked, a fundamental cosmic truth as we see it.
And the question that leaves for you, for everyone listening, is, well, what will you do with it?
Will you embrace this perspective? Question what you've been told.
Will you answer that call to awaken to this deeper connection, to the real significance of this sacred code? That's something to really ponder.
Your journey towards greater fulfillment begins at Temple of Vril. Visit templeofvril.com today.